All right, so what you're looking at here, it's Samsung Odyssey Plus Windows Mixed Reality headset. And this is what I was talking about on my previous live stream that I did this week. It was about the Xbox and the fact that the Xbox doesn't have a virtual reality headset, and yet they have Windows Mixed Reality. So that's what this is. This is a Windows Mixed Reality platform created by Microsoft, and yet Xbox doesn't have a VR headset. While PlayStation VR, Sony, already had a PlayStation VR since 2016. And now they're releasing PlayStation VR 2. It makes you wonder, like, what exactly is going on with the Microsoft? Why is it that they're so hesitant to release a VR headset so that you guys can enjoy this type of experience? Are you trying to tell me that you don't want to enjoy this type of an experience on your Xbox with VR headset? Are you trying to tell me that you're okay with just a television or a monitor? Come on, we all know the answer to that question. Yes, of course you want to experience something like this. You want to be inside this Boeing 787. You want to be able to look out the window, to check all the instruments, all the panels. You want to be able to do that. Now, keep in mind, this looks so much better in person when you put on this VR headset. It's impossible for you to understand how detailed this is unless you put on a VR headset. Okay? Now, when I hear Phil Spencer say that the Xbox owners don't feel the need and urgency to have a VR headset, and I'm like, did you speak to every single one of the Xbox members? Did you talk to every single one of them? I guarantee you, if you spoke to every single one of them, they would have said, yes, Phil Spencer, we want the VR. We want to be able to experience Forza Motorsport, Starfield, to travel the star systems in VR headset, to fly these airplanes in VR headset, to play Halo in VR headset. We would love to do all of that, sir. Especially Forza Horizon, right? Who wouldn't want to experience Forza Horizon in VR? Come on. So, this notion that the Xbox doesn't need the VR, it's just ridiculous, honestly. And the reason I'm making this video, because I want to show you the headset that I'm using. It's Windows Mixed Reality in partnership with Samsung. It's been around since 2017. The Windows Mixed Reality has been around since 2017. Meaning that Microsoft has its own platform since 2017, and yet they have to release a console VR headset. While Sony, it's already celebrating, I don't know how many years, 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 7 years. 7 years of PlayStation VR. And now they're going to start a second generation cycle of the PlayStation VR, PlayStation VR 2. So then again, ask yourself a question. I'm asking you, the Xbox owners, a question. Wouldn't you like to play Forza Horizon with your friends in VR, with VR headset? Wouldn't you like to play this flight simulator with your friends in VR with a VR headset? Wouldn't you like to play Halo in VR with a VR headset so you can see what Master Chief is seeing? So you can see Cortana in the best possible way? Wouldn't you like to play Sea of Thieves in VR? Wouldn't you like to play Skyrim in VR? Wouldn't you like to play Fallout in VR? Wouldn't you like to play Gears of War in VR? Wouldn't you like to play the upcoming Starfield in VR? Wouldn't you like to play Resident Evil Village in VR? I mean, I can go down the list. I can go down the list of games, right? So we all know the answer, and the answer is simply yes. But according to Phil Spencer, he says no. He doesn't believe that you need a VR headset for your Xbox games. And this is exactly why I'm leaning more towards Sony, leaning more towards PlayStation. I mean, Gran Turismo 7, fully playable, and it was designed from the ground up for PlayStation VR 2. From the ground up for the PlayStation VR 2. You know, Horizon, The Call of the Mountain, designed from the ground up for the PlayStation VR 2. Guys, I know that some of you have never tried virtual reality, and that's okay. I understand. Maybe it's not your cup of tea. But guys, unless you try it, I think you owe it to yourself to try this experience just once, you know. And I guarantee you, if you try VR just once, you're gonna be hooked right away. You're going to be hooked right away. And for all of you flight simulators, I know that you can get your monitors, surround yourself with all the monitors. If anybody knows about the televisions and monitors, it is this guy, okay? Trust me. I have all kinds of monitors, all kinds of televisions, all kinds of projectors, all right? Yes, it's cool to have surround monitors to give you that cockpit experience. I get that. But you still know that you are at your home, that you are in your room, and you got monitors. Your brain is telling you, yeah, we're still in your room, and we got the monitors. Here, I totally lose the sense of if I'm at home. I'm thinking, my brain is being tricked by thinking that no, actually, you are inside this Boeing 787 and you are looking for a stewardess to bring you some peanuts, right? Just kidding. I feel like I'm really here. Like I'm really here. That's how I feel. Inside the cockpit, controlling this airplane. And I get that feeling now in my stomach that we're going down, that we're moving a slightly right sharp turn. The VR is going to do that for you. The VR is going to bring you that experience. And the VR, it's something that you have to experience. You have to put in a VR headset to experience it. Now, for me, the virtual reality, it's nothing new. All right? So for me, I've tested VR since it came out. since Samsung Gear VR, I've tested all of the VR headsets you can think of, all right? So I'm a veteran when it comes to VR, okay? VR in general. I can show you how many VR headsets I have. I can back it up. I have credibility. And when I tell you technology that's built inside PlayStation VR 2, when I tell you that it's worth every penny, you better believe it. Why? Because I have tested all of these other VR headsets and I've spent arm and leg. It cost me a lot of money to get these VR headsets, to try these VR headsets, and they were expensive. Not only were they expensive, but I had to buy an expensive GPU and a built-in expensive PC to enjoy that experience. For you to enjoy PlayStation VR 2, all you have to pay is $900 or equivalent to $1,000. That's nothing, my dudes, my gals. That is nothing as to what you would have to pay to enjoy a VR PC experience. I know some people are going to say, but there's an Oculus Quest. Yeah, but Oculus Quest, it's a mobile VR games. You know, you're not getting anything super high-end. You're getting limited VR experience, all right? And the batteries, they don't last that long. Trust me, Oculus Quest has its own problems, and I have Oculus Quest. I have Quest 2. So when it comes to VR, I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying this to brag about myself. I'm saying this from an experience and credibility. Okay? I don't just talk out of my, behind. I don't talk out of my behind. I actually have evidence to back up my claims. What is this? Those are balloons, or what is that? Are those the airplanes? What the hell was that? You see that? Oh, those are the airplanes. Those are the airplanes. I thought it was balloons again. So anyway, just a short little video. I guess it's a short little video. I just wanted to talk about, why Xbox never took the opportunity to make a VR headset when it already has Windows Mixed Reality platform. Yeah, those are the airplanes. You can clearly see it right there. Yeah, right there. Yep. There's 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Man, they're going really fast. They're going real fast. I think the guy's approaching me. Let me see. I think this guy's making a turn. Is he? No, he's going straight that way. So anyway, guys, am I a PlayStation VR 2 fanboy? Yes, I am. Clearly, I am. Do I want PlayStation VR 2 to sell well? Of course. Do I want PlayStation VR 2 to be successful? Of course, yes. But the only way that happens, guys, is if you give it a try. Listen, I know it's $580, close to $600, and if you buy the bundle, it's a $640. I know for some people that's going to be a big deal, $640, like holy shit, right? Sorry for the language. But you have 15 days. PlayStation Direct says clearly you have 15 days. And I think 15 days, 2 weeks, it's more than enough for you to see if this is what you want. To spend time with Gran Turismo and Horizon, Call of the Mountain and Resident Evil Village, etc., etc. I think, and Pavlov, you can play Pavlov. I think if you give it a try, And if you don't like it, if it's not your cup of tea, you have 15 days, return it. Sony actually told me, they emailed me and they told me, you have 15 days on this purchase. If you don't like it, return it. Ship it back to us. So what I'm trying to say, at least give it a try, guys. At least give it a try. Give PlayStation VR 2 a try. Don't listen to these negative views. There's a lot of negativity out there because of the price, and you gotta have a PlayStation 5. There's a lot of negativity because of that. Guys, don't listen to those naysayers. Give it a try. Give it a try. And if you don't like it, return it. It's that simple. But at least you're going to be able to try it for yourself and see for yourself instead of listening to some, other people's opinion, Try it for yourself. That's all I'm saying. Oh, look, they are actually approaching me. I see the airplane. I see two of them. There they are. They're giving me an escort. How cool is that? Well, you guys are on a video, on the YouTube video, so thank you for the escort. I appreciate it, It's almost like they knew I was making this video. Isn't that interesting? I feel like I'm a Truman Show. It's almost like people know what I'm doing. It's like I'm being watched constantly. Every move I make. Look, he's following me too as well. I guess I must be an important person. Those are my Sony fanboys protecting me. Alright guys, listen, all kidding aside, honestly, please give it a try. Give PlayStation VR 2 a try. And if you don't like it, you have 15 days. You can return it. And you get your money back. Okay? But at least give it a try. And I'll end the video on that note. At least give it a try. Okay? Alright guys, well, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one. This is only on PlayStation VR 2.